In a world like none other, there comes one man in search of plastic, in search of cons. He is known as Plasticon. Join him as he brings toys from another dimension to a household near you. Welcome back to yet another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover custom Grand Max. Here's the customized Grand Max. I'm going to raise the camera here a little bit because he's a little big. There's going to be a little bit of fidgeting going on with this one. But here he is. So obviously I don't have the ramps on him because I took the ramps off. Because he was in the box, I took him out so I let him do his quick review. I forgot I got a couple boxes in here. So anyway, he does have some dust on him. There's no point on that because he's been sitting on the shelf for a while. But yeah, I customized this guy. This is a reissued Fort Max that I customized as brand. He's in okay condition. He's not too bad. I really haven't transformed this one that much, mainly because I don't want to scratch him up and make him real nasty or anything like that. It's very difficult to keep robots this size from losing paint, especially after you get done painting them. I know a lot of guys out there are like, oh, I know how to fix that. Congratulations, you know how to fix it. I didn't have the time, nor did I, let's put it this way, there was about 8 hours of work in this guy. 8 hours straight of work. Took about 3 hours to take him completely apart, and then the painting, let the paint dry, then reassembling took about 4. So, like I said, about 8 hours, because maybe about an hour or so to rattle can all parts, and then anything I had to go in and try to do any detailing to. Let me try to pull these bits out here real quick. I did not get around to actually getting a pretender shell for him. I do have a guy that I know that I got in contact with that does do pretender shells, but yeah. Anyway, there's his little headmaster. It's got his little headmaster. I actually painted it up to match everything. But yeah, he does transform just fine. Go with it. And I did not move his arms because I don't want to break his arms. Some people don't understand that. I don't like moving toys to break arms. It's just not cool. Anyway, his little sidekick. I did paint him up to go with him. I did leave the wheels blue because I figured, that's fine. It matches the rest of the robot just fine. It actually matches the blue that he has. So I did match the blue pretty good. He does have the little transformation, and he does have the little green gun, the green chest, all that. He does transform just like the original. You guys have never seen it. Take him apart here. That's the little tank mode. And then you've got the, I like to call it battle car. It's gasket and grommet with the Fort Max. But there you go. I normally like to store his gun like that so I don't lose it. Those guys aside, it does come with the Master Sword, which I have painted. It is nice and shiny. This does come off, so that way you can, take this portion here off and store it all separate. It will be coming in a reissue box. I will have a Fort Max box this thing will come in, so that way when you do get it, it will be ready for display in robot mode. The only thing you have to do is really just pop the ramps on it. Gun, also painted, as well as the other gun. So he does have all his weapons. All his weapons are authentically painted. I'm going to pop his little headmaster here off, which I haven't done in ages. Quick transformation of him, if you didn't know, you fold this here down. which I normally do this very gently because I don't want to, mess any paint up. It's going to be going to somebody here pretty soon. Make sure they're happy with it. Those legs down. These legs are very stiff, by the way, so keep that in mind when you do get it. So you're going to have to be patient. And then you'll move his little arms up and forward. Pull out his little fists. And then you take the little headmaster and you plug it in there. And then you can pull down the little stat thing here. And as you can see, he still has his stats. Take this off. All that paint just came off. But there you go. Stats are on there. There's his little buddy Grand. Works pretty good. Looks really good. I do like it a lot. It's like I said, I hate to get rid of this guy. I don't know why some of the paint came off. It's because I've had this thing displayed in robot mode for so long, and I've moved, and the place I'm currently at right now is my buddy's house, so he's letting me stay here for a little while until the electricity is situated out there, but that place is not ready for me to be able to move it to yet because I'm still working on the electricity portion. This thing is very stiff. That's always been stiff on these. And the thing is, I own a Grand Max, or I had a Fort Max, and I also had I got a Braid Max as well. And you fold this thing back up, and there you go, he's back in his head mode. That to the side. Now, looking at the body, it's like I said, fully painted all the way around. Even down as far as his legs. So you got this part here does fold out. It does have the blue gun painted, so that, everything's accurate. It's like I said, anybody out there that is a customizer that's probably going to grab this, I had somebody mention that they want to customize it themselves. As far as I'm concerned, look, it's a custom I made. If you're not happy with the work, if you think you can fix it, if you want to paint it pink with purple polka dots, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. You paid the money, it's yours. That's how I feel about it. Taking out the elbow ratchets, everything works. It's fine. I mean, to be honest, I really don't want to try to transform this thing and put it into its actual modes because, it is a custom. It does have a working ramp, everything's there, all the stickers are there for everything. The little mechanism here still works, it still does its thing. It will allow you to plug these out. They're fully painted as well. Everything is painted. This opens up. I did not try painting this thing because, to be honest, I think this was like a darker blue or something like that was on the Grand Max originally, because this is like a green. I think that was the only difference. And to be honest, this is a really good display piece for somebody that wants one that's sitting on their shelf that has never owned one. I did pick out a pretty good color of white for it, so I mean it is a flat white with a kind of a little glossier kind of red. The red's not like a real high gloss, it's kind of a low gloss. Real flat color for the green. And as for the ramps are a silver. And I really haven't had any issues with this sticking, so it works pretty good. I mean, if you get it and you're not happy because all there's chipping here, chipping there, well, you have to think this thing has been transported from Florida to Indiana, and then from Indiana to Texas in my car. So that's travel time this thing had. And not to mention the travel time the original bought to me in Florida from Big Bad Toy Store. So keep that in mind when you guys are purchasing this. This flips out just like that. It's all green, all painted green on the inside. There wasn't any details I tried to leave out. There are a couple things that I wasn't that happy about when I got done doing it, but I grew to accept. These do fold out, fully green. I'm sorry, can't even see that. Those are painted as well. As well. I want to prove that it's painted, and this doesn't want to open. It never really does. And the gel cell door is blue as well. So everything has been painted. Let's just lift up still. Nothing's glued down, if you guys are thinking that, because it's not. There you go. Yay, everybody's happy. Now, I have not gotten a chance to actually do a full-on good review of this mold yet. This is kind of just like a throw in the air thing to show you guys what the robot is. These have been painted as well, and so it has inside of this. These have been painted as well. So everything's been painted. If you're buying this because you're a customizer, congratulations. If you're buying it because you're not the best in the world at customizing, congratulations. But like I said, I'm pretty much letting these things go for next to nothing. I'm probably going to be taking a bigger hit on these things than I did putting time into it. I mean, this body itself, buying it off of BBTS is about, was it like roughly around 320 bucks or something like that now. And the Death Sars, I know for a fact that thing, trying to find out on the aftermarket, just that mold, you're going to pay 75 to 80 bucks for. The KO is maybe $15 to 20 of the double dealer. And the two Spark bots are about 10 bucks a piece. And then the that Dreadwing, trying to find that size KO is kind of difficult, but to be honest, about 20 bucks per KO there. See, there's like $40 in that, so you're looking at probably getting about a $500 value here. For those out there that are bidding, I do know the bid is up to $160 at the moment. I will end up putting up more stuff, and just to let you guys know, yeah, I have been going through a lot of stuff. So I know some people have noticed a bit of an attitude coming from me lately. Yeah, I got a bit of an attitude because I got to get rid of this stuff. And I don't have time for people's other attitudes. If you guys have an attitude about it, just ignore the post. Seriously, I don't have time for it because I don't play stupid games like some people out there. I just don't. I'm getting rid of this stuff for next to nothing. But this is the stuff I got left. If you guys are wanting it, throw a bid out there, and eventually within, by Saturday, I'll end up having a post up there saying this guy won it, whatever. If you guys want it, if you don't, then don't worry about it. Don't pay it any mind. Because I know for a fact I already got one guy that he wanted my cell phone number because he wants to keep track of it because he really wants it. So, okay, maybe he'll end up getting it because he's the guy that bought my black Zerac. If he wants this to go next to it, cool. That might be what he wants. I don't know. All I know is I know a lot of people out there are complaining because they don't understand this contest. This contest is simple. I put up the post, you put a bid down below if that's what you want to pay for. If it's not enough, it's not enough. It's the same thing if you're trying to bid on eBay. I'm not using eBay, and this is why I'm not using eBay. eBay takes a ton of money from you when you guys don't realize that. When you put something on eBay, you're making only X amount of money because they take a percentage out. Because you got that percentage being pulled out on top of the percentage that people are paying off of PayPal. And then you got shipping. So if you think about it, after putting it on eBay, putting it on there to get paid through PayPal, and then shipping, you're getting hit 3 times. 3, count it. 1, 2, 3 times before you even sold your product. So, to be honest, I wouldn't use eBay. I wouldn't. I'm not going to use it for a contest for sure. This is pretty much a contest is what this is. Now, you guys out there that have been following me, and you guys know that I've got another contest going. Yes, I still have another contest. Oh, by the way, I'll mention these. I forgot about these. These are painted too. yeah, I've got a contest going, and the contest is still for 1,000 subs. I hit 1,000 subs, I'm giving out 2 sealed on-card toys that I have listed already. It's Hotfoot and Skyjack, both Generation 2. And then I am actually going to be putting a bonus out there as well, because I know a lot of folks have, maybe they're not into those, but maybe you guys are into combiners. Give me 1 second. As for you combiner freaks out there, I know a lot of you guys are really into some of the stuff I've been doing. Some of you guys like the G2 stuff. So, I am going to be putting these two out there. And they're trying to come apart in my hands, because you know that's what combiners do. I am going to be adding Generation 2 Defensor. Why is orange look like that? This is the prototype version. This is the one that I actually did very first time. This is the one that you guys see in my reviews. This is also the one you see inside the commercials, on top of the one that I've been displaying for those who actually want one. Generation 2 Defensor is being added to the list of the giveaway going on my contest. This has nothing to do with the bidding war. This has got to do with my 1,000 sub contest. I'm giving him away to a lucky winner. This is same rules. Generation 2 Computron. This is the prototype version. This is the one you guys saw reviews of. This is the one that you also saw me post a lot of pictures of and such. This is in the contest as well. So, the contest is as follows. You will have an opportunity. You guys got to go back through my videos. You have to find the one video that is just like MGO's, dealing with an emergency, which quite a few guys already found. The winner will end up getting one of 3 items. The first winner will be getting the 2 mint on-card Generation 2 figures. The second winner will be getting a Generation 2 custom Defensor, and the other one will be a Generation 2 custom Computron. So, there's 3 winners in this deal once I hit 1,000 subs. So, you guys stay tuned. I'll end up having some more stuff going your guys' way. And yeah, I mean, this is a big thing. But the bidding war is still on for all this Master Force stuff. I want Master Force gone. Please, help me out. Get rid of it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.